win it because of first player advantage. I won it because of 5-2 advantage on alms.
I mean,
like, yes, I was first player, but that had less to do with it than me having 5-2 on an alms board.
yeah. Pokemon Goko, like
yes.
that needs to be the title of a video. That's pretty quality.
Yeah, I could tell my Pokemon Go stories from last night. Again, you've already heard them, but I don't think the stream has.
Yeah, that's right. I hadn't started the stream at that point. It's up to you, bro. I'm gonna take a look at this board first, if that's okay with you, though.
Oh yeah, I need to take a look at the board too.
3-4 with shelters, attacks.
Moneylender, what used to be my favorite card.
Until better things came along.
Well, way back in the day, like when I just played base, my favorite cards were Moneylender and Lab.
Yeah, okay, that's reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Speaking of base only, I don't know if I've said this on the internet yet, but last Tuesday I went to an IRL Dominion tournament at this place downtown, and there were 10 people there. It was $5 entry fee, and the prize was just cash, and it was all the entry fees. The place didn't even take a cut of it. And so, like, it turns out they were aiming for a very, very casual tournament, because, like, they'll do other tournaments for, like, Catan and King of Tokyo and stuff. And so I got there, and it was all base, and there were, like, 4-player witch games with only remodel is trashing. Like, it was hashtag the dream. But, like, I mean, I felt kind of bad, because, like, I just wiped the floor with everyone. And, like, they're clearly going for something much more casual. So, like, they're having another one in a month, and I think I'm just going to help organize it. I don't think I should play in these things.
I remember when I went to... Somebody, like, actually invited me to a house party for the first time ever.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, yeah, you have Dominion. Can we play a game? And so the first game was 2-player, and it was an engine game. It was base only, because, like, that's what people normally have.
Right.
And like, he, and he hadn't heard of engines before, and so I was just, like, playing a cajillion cards a turn, and he was just sitting there like,
what are you doing?
I thought girls weren't supposed to be good at card games.
Oh, snap! For the record, I did not say that.
No, I know. Just, like, every time I like win big against a hi Lexi. Every time I win big against a room full of guys, all I can think of is how I'm the only girl, and they wouldn't have seen this coming.
Owning all of them, no bigs, whatever.
Yeah, but
it's almost like your crotch doesn't have anything to do with your skill in life. Who knew, right?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna play with Copper so they don't time out. And then and then somebody else was like, "Can I join?" So we played a 3-player game, and it was a witch slog.
Oh, how did that go? Did you have fun?
Everybody lost interest, and it ended in the middle of the game with nobody knowing who won.
And that's why you don't play base only with... Yeah. That's why you don't play 3-player junking games.
Well, I mean, I think that's just why you don't play junking games at all I mean, like, two players okay, but 3 or 4 or 5-player junking games...
Yeah. I just don't play them. There's no point. Like, even with Chapel, like, sometimes you just can't keep up. Like, yeah. I opened Chapel Mountebank, and I never got control over my deck in a 3-player game, because there were just so much crap flying around.
Yep. Oh, gosh. The memories of that one time when let's see, it was Steph, Hugo, who else? I think Kyler was in there, and one more person. I don't know, maybe JSH? Yeah, but like, our 5-player mega junking game where nobody had control over their deck at all, and I beat Steph by 1 point.
All skill, baby.
Yep. Yeah, and like it would like I transitioned into a boring let's get points and actually try to win strategy
Blitz the
quite early on.
estates. Yeah. Or did you get a few duchies?
Well, I did get a few duchies. Steph,
Nice.
Steph was in the boring let's get points as much as possible strategy from the beginning.
Did he open double estate?
No, he opened double silver, and everybody was like, "Hey, mountebank, nice swindler." Yeah, and like Steph was also I think the only one who actually thinned. But the thing was, twice, he got his duchies night trashed, and some of his other key cards.
That doesn't sound like fun.
So that's
why were you doing this again?
For the lulz. Why else would you play a 5-player junking game with people you know?
Point taken.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But the full video is on Hugo's channel on Twitch, and you can watch it. And
I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but that doesn't sound like something that I would want to watch.
It's hilarious, though. We were just joking, as nobody was taking it seriously.
All right.
And it's fun to hear Steph shout, "No!" whenever his duchies are sniped.
I do enjoy hearing other people suffer, so that's cool.
Yeah, I think it was actually the first game I ever played with Steph as well.
Oh, you were undefeated against Steph? Did you ever play him again? Because if so, why?
Yes.
Why would you?
Because, like, I wanted to beat him on my own merit rather than on a fluke.
That was not a fluke. I just told you that was all skill.
Alright, so what do we even do here? I think, like, Monument to Distant Lands are going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm. They usually are.
Yeah. Trashing is Moneylender and Junk Dealer. But, like, if you open Moneylender, then you have to open another terminal or treasure, which I don't particularly want right now. Well, I might, but
So I feel like...
Well, no, a treasure would get me Junk Dealer. What am I saying? So, look, if I open Moneylender, I would open Moneylender Silver. I could also open Ironworks. I could open Monument and get virtual money, and then do. I pretty much have to make my 3 a silver because unless I get Farmville, which I don't want to do on turn 1, I can't. Like, I don't want to risk Terminal Collision because that would put me way far behind. You got Courtyard. I think it's got to be just Moneylender Silver now, and then later I'll get better stuff. Or Ironworks. If I get Ironworks, I would be behind on trashing, but I could gain stuff really easily.
Would you like to hear my thoughts? What were you saying?
I just realized that I was comparing Courtyard and Oracle in my head, and I was like with Courtyard, at least you can save stuff for next turn, whereas Oracle, if you can't play it, you have to skip it. And then I realized, hey, Courtyard is cheaper than Oracle. So, like, Moneylender Courtyard isn't out of the question, and neither is Ironworks Courtyard.
So, yeah, there's a joke that, like, why is Courtyard less than Smithy when it's a better card?
Because you don't increase your hand size as much.
Right. I mean, it's a
that's
joke.
Why.
You silly goose.
Yeah. Okay, it's a joke instead of a legit question. Um.
And I called you a silly goose.
Oh, you're
I
sweet.
I mean, I hate geese, but that's not how I meant it. So like the
I was
thing
sitting in the middle of a bunch of geese trying to catch stuff yesterday.
yeah, I hate geese. They're all evil and I hope they all die.
They're not as bad as seagulls.
Seagulls are way better than geese. I don't know what you're talking about.
I need to buy something or else I'm gonna time out. I don't
Uh,
have any more offers to play. So it's between Moneylender and Ironworks for me.
agreed. I think Moneylender's the call, but I think it's really close.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Moneylender.
I
And then Courtyard.
so like I think
Also, there's Necro. That's a village.
it's at Village. I don't think it's super great. I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna trash it, but I think it's
Yeah.
the thing is like the draw is pretty weak here. It's Farmville and then either Courtyard and Oracle. So like you have to be using a lot of your terminal space in order to draw. So like that makes Monument a little bit worse. But like Distant Lands is still amazeballs. And then there's also that Farmville Courtyard synergy, which pushes you towards green cards a little, like slightly more.
Yeah.
So like that means Ironworks is going to be amazing because you want all the Farmvilles. Like winning the split is probably a big deal, especially because of Distant Lands. It rewards the person who wins the split. So like opening Ironworks seems important, but like then you're opening Ironworks Courtyard, so like you're kind of giving up on hitting 5 for a really long time, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Especially and like you also haven't put a Moneylender in your deck at that point, and so you're also giving
Or a
up on
trasher at
thinning.
all.
Yeah, and that's a problem because the draw is weak. You need to get on thinning, and you need to be very thin. You got to get
Yeah.
those 7 or 10 starting cards like out of your deck as quickly as possible. So like, I feel
And
like you have to open Moneylender.
yeah, and even if you hadn't said that, since you bought a Courtyard on turn 1, I thought like there is a chance that this guy has 2/5 and he's gonna get a junk dealer on turn 2. So
That'd be super great.
yeah. All right. So Courtyard.
And the idea with the Courtyard, I think it's way better than Silver here because if you find the Courtyard on turn 3 like I have, like you can set it up like I'm definitely hitting 5 next turn because I can top deck this Moneylender and I can hit the Ironworks. So like getting the 5/4 is super great, and your Courtyard I think maximizes the chances of that. I think your chances of that are a little better. But like shuffling, even if you hit your Courtyard on turn 4, shuffling in the Ironworks isn't quite as important. So you still have some chances there. But now I'm in great shape.
Oops. I'm not.
Uh-oh. Did your Courtyard
Okay.
miss?
Yep.
That's
Farmville or
inconvenient.
Ironworks?
Defo Iron, or we have an Ironworks already. Uh, hmm. What about Silver? I think it's Silver or Farmville. I don't like the second Ironworks.
I don't like
What's your
putting
deck
treasures
like?
in my deck right now.
I don't like it either, but you haven't hit 5.
Well,
So, like, it's worth thinking about, I think.
I'm about to. Yes, I think I am, at least. There's a good chance that I'm about to.
So, do I get that second junk dealer? Do I get that junkie? The junkalish? Or do I get that sweet, sweet contraband? That's the only plus buy.
Yeah, plus gains! Why do you need plus buy?
Because the gains don't get you points. I
Eh.
mean, Monument does, but Monument is limited in its usefulness. I like getting the second junkie. It's close, though. I'm not positive.
Please,
that
please,
it's
please,
fixed.
please, derp.
Please, 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 derp has been called.
Yes, it sure has. Are you kidding me?
Ella would like to know if you are kidding her. I'm actually kind of tempted to top deck the Hovel. Getting that out of my deck seems slightly more important than putting like yet another village in my deck that is not helping me. He says as he draws actions dead.
That's just a funny thought.
Alright, let's not be silly here.
It's called junk dealer because it removes junk from your deck and then sells it to other people.
Totally, bro.
Yeah. He's in the junk business. Scrap metal, actually. I'm sorry, I had to make a Phantom movie joke. And now I am way far behind because I haven't hit 5 yet.
This Farmville could potentially draw my Necro, which would make me very sad if I... Well, whatever. I need to do this anyway. I just need to hope that this doesn't happen. Great,
you don't
thanks,
even have
deck.
a silver.
I hate you.
Okay.
I was hoping to draw a copper for my money line. Dear deck, what are you doing? F you! Oh my G! Unbelievable! I hate you so much. Oh! What a disaster. Unbelievable. The dog, can you hear the dog's tail thudding? Like, oh, Adam's upset. I need to comfort him. Oh, gross.
Okay. Then that, yes, please. So that's happening, and then, yeah. Things are starting to happen all over the place.
Must be nice. When your deck doesn't hate you.
Okay, so... I think this has... Does it have to be a Farmville? How many Farmvilles do I have? I think I have 4? Do I have 4 or 5? How many do you have?
More than 2.
Okay, so I have 4.
I have 3 or 4.
I have 4. I can see them all on my screen now.
That's a pretty good reason to believe that you have 4.
Well, I mean, I was thinking if I had 4 or 5. But since you have more than 3, so...
3 or more.
Guess I have to. Yeah, because I'm not drawing what I'm going to be getting anyway, so why don't I just do that, and then I'll do that, and then I have 6.
Do you get that last Farmville just to boss the split? That's a tough question.
I mean, last? It's the second to last, bro.
Right, but I'm gonna get at least one on my turn. Right? I could easily double, right? I mean, I've got an Ironworks in my deck, and my last hand sucks, so this one's probably good.
So I don't know.
Like, what else would you put in your deck right now? I feel like your payload is
lands,
$6. Oh yeah. The more I think about it, the more getting that Farmville is super great, and I think you should just do it.
All right. Yeah. Oh like, yeah, you only have 1 Ironworks too. Okay.
Because like nothing else seems all that much better.
I think I'll be getting a second Ironworks on this turn.
Alright, Necro, the tribe has spoken.
You're fired.
It's time for you to go.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
Ba-dum, ba-dum has been called. I think this might be the last time I play this Moneylender. It's kind of tempting to play the Courtyard and top deck a village, but no, there's already villages in there. So yeah, playing the Courtyard's bad. Let's just thin a copper and then think. So my payload's fine for now. How reasonable is it for me to put monuments in my deck? I don't like it.
If I get monuments, I'm getting them with Ironworks. Okay, Farmville.
Yeah, that's why I didn't buy it.
Yeah, come on. Okay, fine. I'll play you. Please get...
Ella sounds pleased with what has just happened. Hmm.
You are way thinner than me.
Yeah.
It's you had two junk dealers really early on, and I didn't.
Yeah. Those last two cards are Copper and Junk Dealer. I only have 3 Farmvilles, so you were right. You had 5 when I said I had 3. I only had 2.
Hey.
That's a problem for Adam. I really need to focus on those distant lands, I think. I don't think I want to play Moneylender anymore. I could Ironworks a Monument and play it, but then I'm not playing Distant Lands. I need to play Distant Lands. That's really important. So I think playing the Monument is less important. I top deck a crapper, so like I'd have 4. I really would like to have 5. Gross. Okay, this is bad because I didn't draw that other junkie. What if I play the Courtyard, then just play 2 junkies and trash Moneylender and Crapper? That's bad. I would have to trash something good. I could trash the Ironworks. I really don't want to trash the Ironworks, though. Oh, wait, I can just Ironworks gain a thing and then trash that. Right? I can do that.
I don't know. I don't know what you have.
Yeah, let's do that. Then I'm not trashing the Ironworks.
I have an annoying habit of not tracking my opponent's deck.
And let's lower that pile. Oh, I have another Farmville! Hey, guys, I know what's in my deck. Okay? I'm getting loud, sarcastic claps from Ella. So I can junkie the junkie and play the Moneylender. Oh, this is so great. Deck, I love you. So I do need to worry about payload, but I can just Ironworks it next turn. I should be fine. So let's do this.
Have a turn at some point.
Yeah, and then we can get another distant lands.
Okay. Okay, that's not helpful.
Oh, that's too bad.
There we go. That is helpful.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You aren't playing in the WCOOP. I don't know what that is.
That
World Championship of OPs?
Yay! That was what I sort of wanted, I guess.
Online
That's
poker
happening.
thing. Oh. I'm not playing. I don't play poker. It's fine, but it's hard for me to sit and do the same thing for more than 2 hours. He says, while playing Dominion for probably more than 2 hours. You said I'm a card genius? Did you just see my commentary on that last turn? I think you might want to adjust that statement. Wow, look at all these Farmvilles. I'm so good at Dominion. Okay, we need to do this without thinking.
This game is becoming very sit-and-placey for me.
Yeah, but if you're getting distant lands and playing them, it's not really sit-and-placey.
No, I just got my first distant lands, and I missed playing a monument twice. So that
has been called. Monument Junkie Copper is $4. So I can only hit 5 this turn if I play the Moneylender. That's fine. I'll do that. I'm going to need to gain another Monument next turn. So what do I top deck? I'm not drawing any more cards this turn. So I'll just top deck a Courtyard. A Courtyard!
Purple.
Did you just say purple?
No, I just said curtied.
Oh, curtied, but it sounded like "Ee-her." I'm amused.
There you are, courtyard. There we go. And then that. And then that's...
It's a Canadian
yeah, sure.
genius.
Yeah. And then that.
And then that. Boop.
And then this.
And then this.
And then...
And then...
I guess... I guess this. And then this.
So, Ella, I was at Jungle Gyms yesterday, and in the reduced section, they had these strawberries. Now, I've been burned by getting reduced produce, so I was wary, but these strawberries looked amazing, and they were only 99 cents. And I just want you to know that these are like the best strawberries I've ever eaten.
Do I get a silver with this ironworks so that... No. What am I talking about? No, I don't.
Good answer.
I absolutely don't.
You absolutely don't.
What do I get with this ironworks then? A courtyard?
You don't have to get anything, really, if you don't want it. Get a monument?
I guess so. Distant Landis. And then I can junk deal my Hevel next turn because I set it up that way because I'm so good at this freaking game.
Ella is so good at this freaking game.
That I lose every time.
That she loses every time. Wait, you don't lose every time.
Yeah. I lose a lot.
Yeah, I lose a lot too. When you play a lot of games, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, but my Ironworks was the bottom card. And
Butts has been called.
Should have seen that coming. I probably could have played this turn so that I didn't fail at life. I have a problem now. I don't think I can play this Distant Lands.
Oops.
And buy a Distant Lands. And I need to buy a Distant Lands. So I guess I'm not playing this. Ironworks, draw, monument, monument. This sucks. I'm bad at this game.
No argument from me.
Thanks. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Well, you just told me you lose a lot.
Yeah, I play a lot of Dominion, and I don't win every game I play. That's a thing that happens.
Okay. I guess let's do that first. Yeah, discard those, please. And those. Yeah, there we go. And then courtyard. I mean, I have to... Well, if it makes you feel any better, I can't buy Distant Lands either. Or, well, no. Never mind. I can, but if I don't play it, that was the exact same dilemma as you.
Life is hard.
For this enemy.
What?
If anybody in the chat got that, please let me know.
So I've got Ironworks and Monument in my discard. Okay, if I play Courtyard now, I'm going to draw everything. I'll have 3 terminals. I can draw everything. I think I'm going to have to play Junk Dealer and Trash and Oracle just so I can get that Distant Lands. At some point I'm going to have to Ironworks a silver to actually increase my payload, which is really annoying. But I have to get that Distant Lands. Getting 5 Distant Lands this game is going to be really important. I'm going to need every edge I can get.
You're going to be the edgiest.
Yeah, I'm so edgy. So I think the play... I'm once again stuck with my Ironworks and my discard, because thanks, jerkface. Yeah, it just has to happen this way. Yeah, if I can't hit 5 this turn. I could use the Ironworks like a terminal silver. So I could, like, play Ironworks, gain a silver. I still have trouble drawing it, though. Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, well, okay, I can play like a terminal copper, which is good enough, and I'm not playing either distant lands. That's a problem. I have to play a distant lands this turn. So maybe next turn, when I don't have the pressure to hit 5, I can kind of dink around a little bit more. But for now, I think we just have to do this, and I would rather have the courtyards in my deck than the oracles. Long term, so we just have to do it this way and be kind of sad.
Yeah, I guess I'll put this back. I need to play it. Nope, go away. Junk dealer? Nope. Junk dealer, please? Yes! There we go. Right. That, and do I get another point? Or do I get another card? Do I get another point or do I get another card? IDK.
Another card. What card would you get?
Silver, I guess.
Wait,
No.
why is this either or? Can't you play Ironworks and then play Monument?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, so I think I've got another Ironworks. What's that last card? No idea what that last card is. That's a problem. So yeah, Ironworks. This is a bit threatening as well. And then I guess I get a duchy? Because it's skippable with Farmville, which is important at this point. And it can almost offset your distant lands. Well, no, it can't, but still. I think I gotta get a duchy. It was an Ironworks.
So,
okay.
Tadpole Loop asks a good question. What's the end game now? Distant lands are purchased, duchies, monuments, etc. I feel like the end game for me is that I just lose because Ella's playing her advantage really well and not letting me in. So I was thinking about like getting more Ironworks and then like maybe some like magical time in the next like 1 or 2 turns I can actually be ahead and end the game. Unfortunately, actually being ahead is not something that's going to happen soon, and her deck is not really ever going to stall. So I think I have to play towards her stalling.
You say that, and you can't see my hand right now.
I mean, the only way I can win is if she stalls. I do have an extra distant lands to play, so like I kind of do have 4 points that are invisible right now.
No, you have 2.
Right. So I'm going to play one
Yeah,
this
but
turn, but after this turn I'm going to have 4 invisible points. What are those cards in my discard? I feel like I need to gain an Ironworks anyway, so let's just do that now so I have a chance at drawing it. Okay, there's the Farmville, so we'll just do this and play it. And then, like, that last card is the other Ironworks. So, I'm going to play 2 Monuments and a Distant Lands this turn, and then I can play the Junk Dealer, trash the Courtyard, and, like, Ironworks for a Courtyard. The problem is, wait, does Ella have, she played all of her Distant Lands, right? She only got 3, so she can't play an action card and score points. So, like, if I lower the Courtyards to 4 by effectively milling a Courtyard.
What do you mean I can't play an action card and score points? I have monuments.
Oh, that's really inconvenient for me. Okay, so if I play, yeah, if I mill a Courtyard, she can just pile the Courtyards out next turn and play Monuments and win. Granted, I mean, I lose no matter what if she has like a good turn next turn, so I probably just need to make an aggressive move like that and just hope things work out for me. So now I'm trashing a Courtyard and I can put some other card in my deck. I actually think I would rather have a Monument than a Courtyard. Either that or another Ironworks. Is that bad?
Monuments are harder for me to get.
I think they're about the same. Like, we're always going to have $4, and we're always going to play Ironworks. I think they're exactly the same. What if I get that third Ironworks? Is that, like, better? I mean, I'm a little short on draw at that point, but, like, I should be fine. I'm already drawing and gaining and playing. Yeah, let's go for that. It's slightly more flexible. So let's do that, and then this, and then this, and this, and then get a card. Is it Duchy? I think it's got to be Duchy. Let's get a Duchy.
You have one chance, Farmville. This is what I was talking about.
Although, yeah, because I got that Duchy and played the Monuments, yeah, I don't think there's a way she can win this turn. Although she can, like, get some points. So that's something. She does have to take a lead or else I do threaten to win, but that shouldn't be hard. That just means she has to buy a Duchy or a province.
Do you see what's going on in my head right now?
Oh, you have, well, no, you could have a Farmville in hand and still kick off.
No, I didn't have a Farmville. That was the whole point.
Oh, that's super unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I don't stall, then I have a chance. Oh, that was convenient.
I was just suffering throughout that entire spiel.
Ouch.
Like looking at my awful hand. Oh. Yikes. This is terrible. This is legit terrible.
Yeah, so that really sucks. You had a great advantage and then you got screwed.
Yeah.
You had like a Necro in your deck too. You had like 7 villages.
Yeah, and none of them showed up.
Ugh. That's like ultra unfortunate. I didn't have much business winning that game.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
But I did go first, so you can just blame it on first player, right?
Yeah.